Minter's situation?
Yeah, tricep. Complained, felt it on the pitch there. So he's gonna go get an MRI tomorrow, and then we'll see what we're dealing with.
I think that may be an IL situation.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, when you got a pitcher, coming out of a game because of an arm, even if we get good news, you still gotta be careful. So, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. We gotta wait and see what we're dealing with here.
How big has Max been just filling in those situations these last two of these last 3 games?
Huge. I mean, unbelievable. In every situation, every role. That's probably back to back now when he has to come in and warm up right there in the game mound. That's not easy to do. And continues to attack, continue to make pitches, continue to get outs. He's been solid for us.
What is it about him that allows him to step into these situations? I mean, you have to do it as a reliever, but the way that he's been able to get out of jams and come on after guys are injured, what is it about him that allows him to succeed in those moments? Calm,
poise, confidence. There's a lot to like now. And now the more he pitches out of those roles, and the more he continues to get outs, he's just going to continue to build his confidence. He knows he's got elite stuff. He plays, and he's not afraid. He's not scared to challenge hitters. And like I said, he continues to get big outs in huge situations for us.
Today, remind you what kind of force Alvarez can be for this lineup?
Yeah, definitely. When he's able to hit a ball out like that, pretty impressive. Off the bat, I didn't think that ball was going to go, and he just kept going. So he's got the ability to use the whole field, drive the ball with authority, and that's what makes him a special player.
What did you think of Clay today, particularly with what he had to deal with the conditions?
Yeah, man. I think the only thing that stopped him from going deeper in the game was the almost 50-minute rain delay, where he had to keep throwing. I think he got up twice, during the delay. Then he had to go back out there and warm up again to continue to pitch. But he was dealing. I mean, got ground balls, and when he's getting ground balls, whether they're lefties, righties, he's on. Pitches were moving, attacking. Everything was in the zone, and but yeah, he was pretty good today.
Did that layoff with the rain delay factor into taking him out at 70 pitches?
100%. Because like I said, he threw twice during the delay. He had to get up, get going, sit down, back up again, and then he had to go back out and warm up again. When we restarted the game. So, yeah, I mean, he's dealing 5 innings, 70 pitches, but everything that he did, during those 50 minutes was a lot.
Considering he hasn't started in about 6 years, is that kind of a good test for him to see how he handles delays like this and sort of the things that are thrown at him?
100%. Everything is new, and this is new for him. As a reliever, you come in and you're dealing with a rain delay, and you're most likely going to be done. As a starter, when things like this happen, especially after the first inning, not even the first inning, this is new for him. And the fact that he had to, develop a routine and find a way to stay loose, stay warm, and still found a way to give us 5 and solid 5. That's not easy to do. But again, part of the learning, and I'm glad he went through it too.
How much is your confidence growing in Young, especially if you may have to be without AJ for a little while?
Yeah, I mean, we always, had a lot of confidence on him, whether it's getting lefties in the middle of innings or late in games. Every time we put him in the game and we give him the ball, we feel good about our chances. And he's going to have to step up now, with potentially Minter being down. And everybody will, but it's good to see Danny on back-to-back outings getting the job done.
How encouraging was that from Diaz to come out and dominate the way he did after coming out of the game, the other day?
Yeah, it was pretty good, especially with the way the ball was coming out, attacking in the strike zone, mixing, like not getting happy with one pitch. He was lighter, fastball. The way he was mixing, I thought Alvi did a good job with him, especially after that walk. It was good to see Edwin today back out there.